Practice test number 4, Math Standard 8.ee.a.2. Select all possible values for x in the equation x raised to 3 is equal to 375. Now remember, the inverse of exponent is the root or the radical root. Example, the inverse of x squared is the square root of x. By default, the index is equal to 2. Now, the inverse of x cubed is the cube root of x. Again, these are the inverse. So, x raised to 4, the inverse is the fourth root of x. Now, we will apply this concept in answering this problem. Alright? So, x cubed is equal to 375. Now, the only way to remove the exponent 3 is to perform a cube root on both sides of the equation. Alright? So, this will become the cube root of x cubed equal to the cube root of 375. Now, if I will rewrite this radical root, the cube root of x cubed is also equal to x raised to 3 over 3, which is equal to 1. And x raised to 1 is just equal to x. So therefore, this side right here is equal to x equal to the cube root of 375. So now, we already got our first answer. Next, how do we solve for the cube root of 375? Now we can factor this number. 375 is also equal to, so I'm going to write the cube root of 125 multiplied by 3. So I just simply factor the 375. 125 multiplied by 3 is equal to 375. Now, this one is also equal to the cube root of 125 and the cube root of 3. Now, the cube root of 125 is just equal to 5. So remember, cube root, the inverse exponent. So if I will multiply 5 3 times by itself, 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5, that is equal to 125. So the base is 5. And then multiply by the cube root of 3. Now the cube root of 3 is a rational number and we cannot simplify that. So therefore, our second answer is the first one, 5 the cube root of 3. Now, do we still need to solve for the last two? As you can see, the numbers are 75 and 125. If I will multiply this number by 3 or 3 times by itself, it will be greater than 375. So we will stop from here. So the only answers are the first two.